Welcome, welcome! It's Muddog with the Texas Space Navy bringing you another Star Citizen video. And in this video, I'm going to do a live cargo run. Hopefully, I'm going to do a live cargo run, meaning that I'm going to be narrating as I'm doing it. So I am here in Loreville, and I just... Did you see that? Yeah, What? Okay, so I spawned this caterpillar, and it's got a mind of its own. So the last few times I've tried to do cargo runs, there's not been any inventory whatsoever. Like, I couldn't see inventory. There was... What is going on with this thing? So yeah, I couldn't do cargo runs. So I'm hoping that this time is a little different, and I'm able to successfully do the run. I'm going to do my favorite run that I usually do, at least until I build up even more credits, and then I can move on to a few different other things. But this is the run that I do with the Caterpillar when I have, well, I've got about 450,000 credits right now. I'll show you that here in a second as I get up here into the cockpit area of my wobbly ship. It's dancing around still. It's lovely. So you can see, oh, I have 470,000. I forgot I've done two 890 jump missions since then. So let's get this bird off the ground so that we don't blow up spontaneously somehow. Oh, hold on. That's a problem. Oh my goodness. This is nuts. This game is absolutely freaking out right now. That's the best way to put it. The 8-9 jump mission I just did for... Well, I was doing it for you guys and recording it and just decided I'm not going to post that one. It was very crazy as the security personnel took out almost the entire outlaw gang had boarded it. Actually, they outnumbered the outlaws, I think, by the end of it. Kind of crazy. Then I went on, and the outlaw AI was insanely smart and very accurate with their weapons. So I had some issues. I died once. So the game is in a crazy state right now, and most of it I imagine, and this is just me speculating, that CIG isn't really supporting the back end at the moment. They're really focusing on 310 and getting it out. Hopefully that also means they're working on Theaters of War, so we can have some of that gameplay as well. I know that 310 is imminent for the PTU Wave 1. I would expect that it would be PTU for everybody by the weekend. So it's Monday right now when I'm filming this. Hopefully I'll get this video out before midnight. And yeah, so it'll be a pretty quick turnaround as far as them getting it out to full PTU, but I'm confident that they can do it, and I really hope that the bugs are pretty much smashed by the time that even Wave 1 gets them this time around. We'll have to wait and see. Obviously, you never know with CIG. It could go either way. So, yeah, back to the mission here. I've had all sorts of issues trying to run cargo. It's kind of hit or miss. Same thing with doing mining runs here lately. I don't know what the deal is. Just the servers are... I mean, they're just not working the way that, we want them to. So, yeah. I mean, we're going to have to see if this one's up to snuff. Ooh, it may not let me jump. Yeah, it's obstructed. I'm going to have to get a little higher before they let me jump to aerial. That's another thing that I'm a little disappointed with currently is... So, before, once you got to 10,000 meters up, you were able to pretty much quantum wherever you needed to. And of course, before that, you had to get 100,000, which would leave the atmosphere. That was a nightmare. But at 10,000, you could even point directly into the planet, choose your destination, and jump, and the autopilot would take you where you needed to go without crashing into the planet or saying that the route is obstructed. Now, in 391, it's giving you this obstruction errors, or I guess obstruction things whenever... Of course, you are obstructed, Don't get me wrong, yes, I'm instructed, but you know, it wasn't doing that before. It would let you make those jumps, and I think it should still do that, but you know, I don't know what they are looking for on the realism side. As you know, in 3.10, we're also going to have the landing zone rework for Hurston and ArcCorp, where you'll have a little tunnel to fly through, so to speak, and if you get outside the tunnel, then it will set the autopilot to send you back towards the tunnel. I'm not sure what I'm going to think about that feature. I really wish that we could fly like we do at Microtech, you know, amongst the buildings and stuff. Are they going to change Microtech? One of you guys has actually said that the reason why Microtech they allow us to fly is because it's fully modeled out, whereas Hurston and ArcCorp are not. And I could see some merit to that argument. So when they rework ArcCorp, maybe we'll get that option to fly amongst the buildings. That would be really cool. Ooh, it is bright here on aerial. And they left me a good 20 kilometers away from the base. So maybe we fly in third person, and of course all my director mode keys, oh there we go, were crazy. Aerial has poisonous atmosphere, so don't take your helmet off here. But this mining run this cargo run that I like to do all the time is from Loreville to either Bezdek or Lathan on aerial, and from there you can pick up titanium or laranite or both and make a run back to Hurston. It gets you a pretty good amount of cash for a short little bit of work. And as you can see, there is somebody ahead. Looks like a carrack. So somebody's picking up cargo right now at the station. That could pose a problem for me to pick up the cargo that I want to get. We'll have to wait and see how this turns out. Some of my org mates said there were some people trying to blockade these runs earlier today on a server that they were on, and they had to bust up that blockade. You know, guys, you could try to monopolize the trade routes, but you're gonna pick on the wrong people, and you're gonna pay for it. And they lost a carrack, they lost 2 caterpillars, they lost a vanguard. I mean, it was not profitable in the end to them. As you can see, this guy is leaving the base, which means he probably took everything from it, and I'm going to be hosed trying to make any money on this trip. But we're still going to give it a go and see what happens. Alright, let's take the cruise control off and fly her in manually. This will be much harder to do in 3.10 as the atmospheric flight controls will be different. Although the Caterpillar may have a little bit more aerodynamics than some ships, I really don't think it's going to fly great in atmosphere, unfortunately. And there we go. We are down. So let's go pick up our cargo, if there's any to be found. Could be bugged, the carrot could have taken it all. We got a lot of stuff that we're facing here in this particular mission. When you guys do cargo runs, what do you like to haul? You like astatine, diamonds, medical supplies? Do you haul strictly vice? Which I would be surprised if any of you do strictly vice, unless you just have a ship that doesn't have much cargo space and it's worth your while, so to speak. Do you do titanium? Do you do the laranite runs? What is your cargo of choice? What do you prefer? I do like titanium for a while. You know, when you get to 300, 400,000, titanium gets a pretty decent profit, and You know, when you get up to like 1 million, then it's easier to do, or it's nicer to do laranite, but of course, finding enough laranite to fill up your cargo hold is another story. Alright, so let's select my ship, if it'll let me. Oh look, we got stuff here. Awesome. Let's start off with laranite. Oh, I could get a lot of laranite. We'll use all of our funds to do it. Alright, 30k be damned. Let's see what happens. Processing, processing, yes. Alright, leaves me with 12 UEC. Don't ever do this. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. Don't spend all your money on one cargo load. I didn't even fill up the hull. I only got 183 units. This thing can hold 566. So am I gonna actually bring in a good profit? With the titanium, I would have brought in probably 100,000 credits if I just did a full straight load of titanium. The laranite, I bet I don't do that good, but we will see. I think it sells at 4 per pop ish, like 4. Oh, I overjumped. 4 credits more per pop. So I mean, I have potential to make some money here. I mean, I could have done the math ahead of time and, you know, figure this all out, but what's the fun in that? We're just gonna... I was surprised I was able to get that much laranite. That's crazy. Never get that much. Now this particular run may not be as profitable in the future. Oh, somebody's coming. Because the way Quanta works will change all of that. And Quanta is going to be something that... Ooh, there's a Banu Defender. Let's get out of the atmosphere quick. Yeah, Quanta is going to be something that determines when and where things are going to be worth your UEC. And you know, laranite may be worth something now at Loreville, but if everybody goes to Ariel and picks up the laranite and takes it to Loreville, it'll cease being worth the amount of money. You know, the price will go down, and you'll want to trade somewhere else. All right, so let's set our waypoint for Loreville. No, Loreville. Everest works. Let's go to Everest. Why not? It's above Loreville. And I'm going to drop my speed down so when I come out of Quantum, I'm not all over the place here. I don't want that Banu Defender catching up to me, because he may want to shoot me down, and then I would be up a crap creek without any cargo, without a ship, without, you know, money. So let's see if we can make it all the way back to Loreville and the business district to sell off my goods, and how much money we're going to make. So we made it to Everest. Now we need to find... Oh, there's Loreville. Right over here. There we go. A little bit different spot than I was expecting this time around, but that's okay. Usually it seems a little closer to Everest Harbor. 300 kilometers away. Don't blink, we'll be there soon. Now, of course, I could take this laranite to several different places in the verse, but this is just the quickest route for me to go. So this is the way that I like to, you know, run this cargo. Wow, the visibility is pretty awful right now on Hurston. We are going to speed up so we can get there a little quicker. As you can see, the T velocity is 260 right now, and lowering as we get lower to the surface. One of the things I am looking forward to is the UI rework in 3.10. Ships, you know, some ships will have the new building blocks UI, and I can't call the tower, so to speak. And it should look better. They're redoing all the HUDs, and I think it'll be better, you know, different lighting. It should change based off of the lighting, you know, behind you. Like right now, it could be pretty bright here on Hurston, so I think they'll make the HUD lighting brighter to compensate, and you know, it could dim down when you're in space and have a black background. So I like that they are trying to improve things in that way. You know, like I said, I can't wait to take a look at it for myself and experience it myself. It also, you know, means that, you know, like I said, the fixed weapons, they'll bring ESP online, and a few other things that'll help with the fixed flying and fixed fighting. I really do hope that they've got it in a pretty good place. I know this is going to be iterative, so they are, you know, they're going to have it in a place and then be like, well, let's improve this, let's improve that. That's okay. You know, we're in alpha. It needs to happen like that, but I do want them to iron out the gameplay. I want it to be fun again as far as flying. Previously, in previous flight models, it was awesome. It was intuitive to me. I mean, you got out of it what you put into it. So with a lot of practice and stuff, you could be a pretty effective dogfighter, racer, whatever it is you wanted to be. And don't get me wrong, people are putting a lot of time and energy into it now, and can be extremely good at those, you know, different forms of flight. No doubts at all about that. But it's not as enjoyable to do as it once was. I mean, this is a space flight game. You should enjoy flying. It should be really fun and engaging, and it should be something that, you know, you can't wait to do more of. And unfortunately, the way it is right now, it's not at that point, in my opinion. I hope that it does get back there, though. I think it will. Otherwise, you know, what's the point of this game, you know? Ooh, there are some issues here. What is going on in these hangars today? Let's power off. I'm pretty sure yeah, I don't know. Let's get off of this ship before something bad happens. I do expect CIG will have the flight in a great spot, or there will be people losing their heads. I don't think Chris Roberts is going to accept anything other than fun, engaging combat. That's my opinion. Obviously, I could be wrong, but that's what I believe. What is... Anybody have any answers to this? Oh, that's it. The front points are... Oh, that's funny. Oh, and they still counted that as a landing. Well, as my workmates would say, it's a typical Muddog landing. Alright, let's go see how much money we made. We are now 18 minutes into this video. I have been farting around a little bit here and there, so we could have made this a little quicker. But I hope you guys are still with me to see where this ends up. Even if I 30k at this moment, heaven forbid, I should still be okay, and my cargo should be stored on the ship here at Loreville. Because I made it back, I parked, I turned the thing off even, and I'm even going up the elevator. Whoa, okay. Oh, gosh, the cult's back. Yeah, let's move on. I don't want to be inducted into that cult. There's the M50 that's being reworked, and evidently they forgot something out of it, so we probably won't see it as early as we would like. Again, I'm interested to see what they reworked about it, because honestly, I kind of liked the way that it was. And I'm not alone on that. It was the best flight experience out of any ship. I can say that without any hesitation. And I'm sure their rework probably changed that. Oh, plenty of time. Here we go. Should I stick my tongue on the window? I'm just kidding. Oh, the green lights are reflecting off my armor because my armor is not that color. Pretty cool view there. Sometimes it's fun to play with the director mode a little bit. Obviously, I don't have my mouse smoothing on for this video because that would make life extremely difficult, and this video would actually be probably 5 minutes longer, I would imagine. Because that makes movement extremely slow but steady. So we got to be getting pretty close to the Hurston Dynamics building. Alright, we're on the move now. Look at the golden statues of the Hurston family. As one of my org mates, K9, would say. Sorry, that was... No. He's not a Hurston fan. Frankly, I don't care for the Hurston's business acumen, the way that they acquire their wealth, but as long as they're sharing the wealth with me right now, I don't mind. Pay up. That's all I gotta say. Pay up, Hurston Dynamics. Give me that money. Technically, I guess if I'm going at the trading hub here, is it from Hurston? I mean, you know, it's like the stock market. I mean, it's not really Hurston's money exactly. I wonder if they get a cut. Probably in the future they'll get a cut. Any trades done? Why not? Alright, let's see the moment of truth. Oh, personal inventory. What can I sell out of my personal inventory? Food. Let's not sell that. Alright, let's go down to the Drake, Caterpillar. You see, I hardly have anything in the hold. But I am going to make over 100,000 on this trip. So I had 470,000 starting out. I'm going to end with 583,000. So that's 113,000 UEC gain. Not too bad off of 189 Laranite units. So awesome. Guys, I hope you like this video. If you do, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Also hit that little bell icon to let you know when I do more of these. I certainly appreciate everybody that's been watching the videos. Also, of you people who have also been clicking on the ads and you know, watching the ads all the way through. That really helps the revenue on this channel. So thank you so much. Thank you to my Patreons. You guys are awesome. It's really humbling that you guys would give money for me to make this dream come true and make this channel possible. You guys are super awesome, and if this channel really takes off, I wish I could find a way to reward each and every one of you guys, especially you early backers. Maybe I'll come up with something. I don't know. I would like to. You know, we'll see. And thank you to all my guys, all you guys who have put memberships forward on YouTube as well. It's just like Patreon. The payout's a little different, but the appreciation is not. So thank you so much. You guys are all incredible. if you guys wish to get into either one of those programs, I'll have that information down below in this video. Also, if you are interested in joining an org that's pretty active, my org is Texas. I'll have that information down below as well, and you can join our org. We do org op nights every Saturday night at 7 p.m. Texas time. So that's something for you to look forward to. We get as many people on as possible, and we do a lot of homebrew ops, and we also do a lot of the ops that are in-game already. They're a lot of fun. I've got about 3 videos worth of this last weekend's ops to put together. The guys have submitted a lot of videos for me to scrub through, so it's a task, and I will try to get on some of that tomorrow and on Thursday before I leave to go out of town. So hopefully you guys will enjoy those videos as well. If this game is something that you are interested in joining, you can buy a package. I believe they're $45 on the RSI website, but if you use my referral code down below, it'll link you to the RSI website. You'll get a bonus 5,000 in-game credits to start out, which can help you with any number of different things. You know, it's not too bad. Every little bit helps, right? And you'll also help me out in the referral rewards program. I would like to get to 1,042 so I can get my Million Mile High Club. I believe I'm at 57 right now, so I have a little ways to go. So all help is appreciated, especially if you are looking to get in this game. Let me tell you, you'll love it. We're only in alpha right now, guys, and once it moves on to beta and then does a full release, I think everybody's going to be blown away. This game's going to be around for many years to come. I know it's been around for many already, but it'll be around for many more. With that, I'm Muddog with the Texas Space Navy, and I'll see you guys out in the verse.